All right, greetings everyone. Let's see. First and foremost, let me make sure my camera's running properly. And hey, that looks like it should be me coming through loud and clear. That angle looks just about right. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. What were we doing? Whatever we were doing, Durant's got absolutely decimated. Did we just come out of this cave? Is that what happened here? Let's go in here. I know we're supposed to be on our way to Twin Elms. Threed, what's going on? How are you, man? Good to see you. Did we go in here? No. I thought we went in here.
Silence surrounds me.
Or maybe we did go in here and I just forgot to save it. Oh, well. Regardless, let's deal with it now. Yeah, I swear we dealt with these people. Whatever. We'll deal with it now.
Yes?
Better come out here. Better. There we go. There you are. Oops. Connect with you again, Eder. Did you use what you can use? We really want to deal with this person. Oh. That's gonna just rip through my team. I know it. Very anon. Glad you could make it. Yeah, this has been a really good game. I've really enjoyed it. In fact, when I get through with it, I might just jump right into Pillars of Eternity 2. Originally, I had planned to go to like Wasteland 3 or something like that, but I think I've changed my mind. I think we're just gonna go straight through the series. Really been enjoying this. You. There, okay. Let's put a pause on that. Eder, go out further, please. There we go. Thank you. Now, everybody, focus fire. There we go. Great. It looks like I'm going to become the first of the God of Tyranny's worshippers' dream, which he promises will turn the few into something this world has never seen before. That's awesome. Pillars of Eternity 2 isn't as good. Why do you say that? Why do you feel like it's not as good? The bones have been snapped and crushed by massive teeth.
I can do that. That's settled.
And this is done. Awesome. Boom. Pillars of Eternity 2 is great. I had more fun with that than this, but mostly because I enjoy subclasses, i.e. blood mages. Pillars of Eternity 2 has blood mages. Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Eyes open.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We had, like, just gotten over to Elmshore, right? All right, so let's go over here.
To whispers and shadows.
And even though Durant is in kind of bad shape, we're going to just continue. We're just going to continue forward. Bringing things out as we go along. Ooh. Forest troll. Boom. Good Lord, that's a lot of people. Boom. Story felt kind of bland. Didn't like the ship stuff either. I didn't feel like the ship stuff was fleshed out either, to be honest with you. Especially the way it was all text-based. I agree that they could have done a better job with that. Come on. Who's being attacked? There we go. Now you. There we are. At her.
Certain?
Ooh, nope. Stay back here. There you go, Eder. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Now. Oh, the spellcaster lady's down? Excellent. Why are you walking towards us? Let's freeze you. Yeah, it's a bit underwhelming compared to Dragon Age. You cut yourself for some amount of damage and it gives you a spell slap back. Underwhelming. Oh, yeah. That's not as good. It's supposed to be about your power. The blood is supposed to make you more powerful, not just give you another spell slot. Come on now. That's kind of
My mind
boom,
feels sharp as steel.
I think I can English. It's a fine game, don't get me wrong. Ooh! Rest in the lair of a sky dragon. Okay, well, that's definitely not something we could do now. Where's the damn sky dragon?
Be cautious.
And nothing else over
Be
here.
constant.
It's a fine game, don't get me wrong, just not as good as the
Certainly.
OG for me. Got you. Okay, cool. All right. I will go into it with my expectations tempered. Whoops, actually here. We'll do that, and then you could do this. Whoa, that was another Adragon. God dog it. Realize that. Okay, here. You know what? Eder, you fight. You come around this way. Where's that Adragon thing? You're all the way back here. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Certain?
Then I'll come all the way back here. You do the same thing. Focus on Eder. You focus on Eder again.
My mind.
You come back over here as well. Excellent. 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 Yeah, the shift stuff was kind of annoying. Also, hi, Duncan, what's going on? Glad you're able to make the stream. What are you immune to that keeps trying to attack you? I don't appreciate that at all. All right. Durance, I think you've taken just about as much as you could take, huh? Boom, boom. Ooh, there's a body here. With, hey, sleeping supplies.
I'll see what I can find.
Isn't that timely? All right, let's go ahead and rest. And then we'll save again. And is Durance ready for a conversation yet? I had questions
Curiosity plague you.
about Magrin. No, not about Magrin.
I
Tell me
suspected.
about the reason it's history. I feel like there has to be more that I haven't gotten yet, but it's not it's all about Magrin. Who are enemies? Who are ally? Abaddon. What is your view? Okay, so we've done all the Magrin stuff, definitely. Oh, wait. I want to know more about you. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff about him we haven't done. My bad. I do wish they'd done something else for ship combat. I remember it was a Kickstarter goal, but it's incredibly boring from what I remember. Hey, Seabert, glad you're able to make it. Yeah, I didn't think it was all that impressive in the game. Definitely one of the weak parts. And to be fair, you could just ram and skip the ship stuff. Really? I remember feeling like I had to actually play through it, that I couldn't just ram my way through it. But maybe a patch updated that, because I think I played like right at launch, so I haven't played it with like all the updates that are involved. Tell me more about Ashfall. Oh, and of course, as soon as I figure out what's missing,
Certainly.
he runs out of patience. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Eyes
Okay.
open.
Boom, doom, doom, doom. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's make sure. Okay, so there's nothing below here, right? Okay, so cool. We just need to get to the right so that we can finally get to Twin Elms. Ooh, a body. Ooh, got a nice little gem on him. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that. And ooh. Forest Lurker, Troll.
Oh.
Why are you not putting a beam on Eder the way you're supposed to? All right, and we will paralyze you because you keep bothering me. Oh, wow. Another beetle just came up. That's not cool. Let's detonate this beetle. And you get on the other side here. Eder, get on the other side. Thank you. Baralt leaves a stronghold. I have no idea who Baralt is, so I'm not worried about that. Can you take care of this? Yeah, deal with that. Deal with that. The Arcavian, that is the Archivist, math, the geometry mages, as well as alchemists, just managed to get the patronage of the goddess of the unknown. I don't exactly know what divine patronage means. That's awesome.
And what does the flame reveal?
I can't imagine the same game being updated for like 10 years straight and people still enjoying it. That's kind of wild to me. Keith, what's going on? Glad you're able to make it, man. How are you? Benjamin, glad you're able to make it as well. How are you doing, man? Yeah, if you ram, you can board and just become standard combat. Oh, right. You don't have to actually do the battles in the way that they, you know, kind of expect to set it up for you to do it. Yes, I do remember that. You're right.
Yes.
God dog it. I hate these little things. All right, you. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, crap. Nah, his mind is taken away. Oh. There we go. Nope. Here we go. Excellent. And that's a wrap. Whoa. Who's that? There we go.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
They might have added a patch. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember you being able to do it, but it didn't seem all that viable for me at the time that I played it. But they might have made it more viable in a patch. The fun part was naming the islands. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was good stuff.
See now what the flame has shown us?
What the flame has shown us. Yeah, I think I seem to remember naming the first island that I was able to conquer, like the Teventer Imperium or something really funny for me. You. No, God dug it. Once again, she's back there. And this time, there's nothing I can do. Oh, well. Paralyze you. Is that hitting her? Come on. There we go. You come over a little bit. Excellent. Okay, we're good. Nice job, Olive. But will it become Slandered Slandered combat? Yeah, 22 years and they're still going at it. That's crazy. I'm doing good.
Certainly.
Ian, how are you? I can't complain at all, man.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for it.
100 pillars. Anything over here? Let's save just in case. So I'm at this corner. Also, there's 2 different bridges that we can use to go across. Okay. And we searched everything else around here, just about. Devil of Karak has finished her quest. So I have to make sure to check on the chest at some point there. In fact, here, let me clear all those alerts. Boom, boom, boom. Recall, release. Nah, we're going to keep you in jail for now. Might come in handy having you in prison later on. Whoa.
Anyone suspected of treachery must be reported at once.
That's it? That's all I'm going to say?
Good, you have come. You have heard of the recent defections from our order caused by this apostate in Kratum.
An answer floats to the surface of your consciousness, remembered from ages ago. Chess on your birthday eve. Man, chess is more interesting right now than I can ever remember it being. All these cheating scandals and anal beads. Chess is a wild, wild place right now. Love to be the bear shirt. Come on, man. I'm from Chicago. You know I got to represent.
This is a dangerous woman whose lies spread like plague. She inspires chaos, sows conflict. Because of these unusual circumstances, I am speaking to all our initiates personally to ensure there is no more dissension.
You mean because she was one of us?
Who she was no longer matters. If her following continues to grow, there will be war, and all our work will be undone. You were recruited from Kratum, were you not? You must have known this heretic woman, Yavara.
At hearing the name, a flood of memories pours into your mind. She's my sister.
This is deeply troubling. She cannot be your sister, not anymore. For the love of the gods, you must destroy all feelings you have for her.
I understand.
What I ask is no simple thing, but this is the only way I can keep your soul safe. I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
I understand, Your Eminence.
And what does the flame reveal?
What does the flame reveal indeed? A whole family of boars? Interesting. I think my favorite part of the chess stuff is I can't find anything that originally pointed to anal beads. So I think someone just said it and it became the dominant theory. Yo, that is such a wild theory though, bro. Like how difficult must it be to have that associated with you where people are actually legitimately thinking that you would do something like that to try to win at a chess game? Craziness. Like, in my mind, I would say, like, yo, you all clearly think nothing of me. Because that is wild. Okay, so wait. This is the beginning of now. Absolutely all day. I got a root for the Bears even when they're not doing right. I don't have particularly high hopes for this season, but hey. The funny thing is the Bears might not be good again until they move from Chicago, which might be happening in the very near future.
Tread carefully, Estremor.
The warrior saunters over, a sneer of suspicion visible beneath streaks of paint. He glances at your gear before favoring you with a long look. Another fugitive from the burning city. The 6 tribes of Glenfarth welcome you to Twin Elms. Before you lies the Hearthsong district. You are free to explore it, but do not let your feet stray into the other districts. Those are forbidden to Estramoran. What can you tell me about Twin Elms? The city is sacred to all Glenfarthans, as it is the place where our ancestors first encountered the Builders. That fated meeting turned our people from generations of wandering to a permanent home among the Builders' relics. When the Builders commanded us to settle here, they allowed us the unique privilege to live among their structures here. It is the only place in Glenfarth where there is permitted. The sacred city is divided into 4 districts. Hearthsong, the common district, Old Song, the site of our temples, Elm's Reach, home of Delangan and the Druids, and the Burial Isle, which is the most sacred place in the city. I'd like to hear about Hearthsong. This is Hearthsong. It's a place where Glenfarthas and Estramoran may gather together. It is also the site of the Passage of the Six, where our tribal leaders, the Anamfatha, meet. He points to a large, round building at the other end of the district. That way is the market. Guard your purse there. No one bargains like a Glenfarthan. And if you need a place to stay, follow the fence to the east. There you will find your way to the Celestial Sapling. Which temples lie in Old Song? There is Noonfrost, which is dedicated to Rimgrand. A group of pale elves from the frozen Southlands arrived not too long ago to oversee it. There is also the Nest, a temple of Hylia, and Galawin's Maw, a den of beasts dedicated to the hunter god. The route to the Burial Isle also lies that way. Tell me about Elm's Reach. There lies Tir Evron, one of the only towers of the Builders still in perfect condition. 2 great elm trees twine around it. Even the mightiest works of the gods protect the works of the Builders. 2 Delimgan sisters dwell there now. The Hall of Warriors stands at the other end of the district. Rumor has it that Anamfath, Simak of 3 Tuscelagar, is there now. Elm's Reach is also where the Druids keep their halls. There are the Ovates of the Golden Grove and the Ethic Null of Blood Sands. Many shudder at the brutal sacrifices of the Ethic Null, but High Ovat Irona is just as powerful in her own way. Do you know anything about the Burial Isle? It is the place where our Anamfatha are laid to rest among stones placed by the Builders. They say the souls of some of the Anamfathas linger there still. The way lies through Old Song. It is the holiest place in all of Twin Elms. That's all I wanted to know about the city. Something else you wish to hear? Why is it forbidden to enter the remaining districts of Twin Elms? Twin Elms is a sacred city, built where the first keepers of the stone met the Builders. It exists alongside the works of the Builders, and is the only place in all of Glenfarth where it is permitted to set foot among these sacred places. The Estramoran, however, do not have proper respect for the stones here. His words trigger something in your memory. You see an image of a perfect cube of Adra. Just as quickly, the image fades. At least the Bulls are looking strong. Yeah. I haven't actually watched a full season of basketball in quite some time, but I might have to pay more attention to it this year for sure. I know that feeling living in Joliet. You're out in Joliet? Nice. So you know exactly what I'm talking about then. A leader of one of the tribes could give you the permission of the city. Only Anamfath Bethwell is present in the Passage of the Six today, and she has her own troubles. He jerks his head at a long hut in the middle of the district. You have other questions about Twin Elms? I haven't heard of the Keepers of the Stone. The oldest of the 6 tribes. He points the tip of his sword at a long hut behind him. Up the stairs and into the Passage of the Six. This is where our Anamfatha, I keep getting tripped up on that word, Anamfatha gather. Bethuel, the Anamfatha of the Gilded Compass, can tell you more. Who are the Builders? You know them as the Ingwithans. To us, they are the Builders, creators of the sacred places that we guard to this day. I'll keep your words in mind. Best that you keep your visit brief. Word has reached our ears that the riots have ended and the gates of Defiance Bay have opened once more. Excellent.
Twin Elms. I've never been this far into Air
Keeping an eye out.
before.
Nope.
Eyes open.
Who are you? Tribesman, Huntress. Child, just a regular child, okay. Boop, boom. And we can do this safely. Nothing else here. Boom, boom, boom. There's something way up there. Hunter, tribesman.
To whispers and shadows.
The stones have been worn smooth by centuries of wind and rain. Anything around this house before I go in? Boom. Okay, and we're almost at the end there. Excellent. It's nighttime. I wonder if that affects anything here. Unlocking this will require the proper key. Okay. We'll come back.
Cautious. Be constant.
Oh, I can't get through here yet, right? He said no other districts. The guard places his spear between you and the path that leads beyond the gates. Still, Esther Moore, the rest of the city is forbidden except by order of one of the Anamfatha. Trespassing in Twin Elves is punishable by death. How do I get permission from one of the Anamfatha? He grudgingly points to a long hut in the middle of the district. You can always find one of the Anamfatha in the Passage of the Six. Perhaps that Anamfatha Bethel will listen if she can tolerate your barbaric language.
Eyes
Good
open.
Lord. My language is barbaric, bruh? I don't think all that was necessary. Hey, another quest completed. Excellent. All right. So let's see. All that is completed. And the only thing missing is the key for that. Oh, wait. I don't think I went over in this area. What is this over here? There's a path here.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Sharp eyes, keen ears. Renato. This doesn't look like something I'll be able to steal. More than likely. That goes down. Let's see how it goes. Hey, look at that. Super thief. The pulleys and struts disappear into the branches of a massive elm more than 100 feet overhead. The water is cool and crisp.
Nice and quiet.
The celestial sapling. Let's look at this real quick. Close that. That's nothing. Release. Okay, cool. Barbaric. I'm sorry. Have you seen my cap? She'll pay. The witch will. Fuming with anger and pacing in tiny circles, the Valiant merchant aims his wild ran at you as you approach. You there! Have you come here to trade with the savages? Learn from my example and take your business elsewhere. Spittle senses every sentence. Liars, cheats, swindlers. That duplicitous bitch, Alahari, she claimed to be selling a large gola flower buds, but all I have now is 6 bushels of common house plants. The herbs are useless. He throws a handful of dry plants to the ground, stomping on the brittle stems and leaves, kicking up pungent, savory scents. I'll get my money back from that swindling savage. What do you intend to do about this? When I get my hands on... Renato halts his sentence, his eyes darting about at the nearby Glanfathan guards. I'm in the savage's home court, so it's my word against hers. Where does that leave me? I'd be a fool to threaten her here on tribal soil. He sighs, pressing on his temples. I cannot sell this worthless herb to recover my coin, and I am powerless to confront Ari. I don't suppose he looks at you, sizing you up. If you were willing to mediate, perhaps you could succeed where I failed. I would, of course, pay you handsomely for your troubles. I'll see what I can do. But first,
Hail and well met.
let me see what... Renato looks away from you, scratching his neck and shifting his feet. I am destitute and have but a few meager offerings left to sell. How dreadfully embarrassing. If I can recover my investment for Lowry, I'll have funds to resupply my stores. Until then, you are welcome to take a look at what I have in stock. Okay, so he doesn't really have anything on that great right now, but he could later on potentially. And you, what's your deal? You want up? I pull. Okay, regular ogre up here. Frightened villager. This man looks up sharply as you approach, eyes going wide. You're the one he's looking for. He sets down his wine. You killed Lord Radrick. What if I did? No, you don't understand. It didn't work. I'm one of the guards at the keep. Was one of the guards. He killed most of them. The ones you didn't. Kolsk, he didn't last very long. Nothing but empty air, him. Nice enough to work for, I mean. Much nicer. But that didn't help him when Radrick came back. Gods, the screaming. His eyes, it was like he was burning inside. He shudders. He says he's come back to lead us like before. Says he's going to kill you for what you've done. I told him I'd find you, give you his challenge. Do it all honorable, that sort of thing. He let me go. And I kept on running far as my coin let me. He laughs bleakly. Funny, me running into you somehow. Then perhaps I should seek him out. Yes, sure, he'll love that, he will. Dying hasn't stopped him thinking himself noble, even when he's hurling poor Lindry off the wall. Me, I don't mean to go back there as long as I live. I figure I'll find work here in Twin Elm somewhere, even if I have to guard some hunt dwellers' goats or something. Until then, I plan to drink until I don't remember any of what happened. Good luck to you. There's something awful out there howling after your blood. Good old Radrick's back, huh?
If secrets whisper
Okay.
here, I shall listen.
We'll deal with them. I seem to remember that fight being a lot of fun. The unusual stone pulses with warmth. Boom. Nope, nothing there. Valiant man. I don't remember seeing that before. You know what isn't hidden in those Quintin ruins? Proper drink recipes.
Good day to you.
A middle-aged elven man stands behind the counter of the inn. He has a warm, open face and smiles pleasantly in greeting as you approach. Welcome, welcome. I am always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories most welcome of all. Who are you? My name is Eleutherion. They call me Haggard Shoes for all the walking I used to do and all the boots I wore down. But those days are well behind me. My eyes have seen a great deal, and my ears get their fill from the travelers who come through here. I am always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories most welcome of all. Tell me about this place. Of course, Eleutherian's face brightens. I found the inn many years ago, but in many ways, its tale begins much earlier. It was while I was returning from a long journey south that I first heard the story of the tree upon which this inn rests. Hundreds of years ago, a strange event occurred. The sky was troubling that night, with many stars falling across the sky, and one of those same stars began to plummet, instead towards Eora. It fell here, striking a young tree and burying itself within it like a fiery heart. But the tree survived, and over the years it grew and grew and grew, twice as big as its fellows in half the time, until it reached the size you see now and grew no more. Hearing the tale, I knew I must find the truth, and you see it there. He gestures towards the large stone at the center of the room. Around the tree's heart, I built this inn to welcome all travelers who might look upon it. I am always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories, most welcome of all. Can I see what you have for sale? Of course, we have for meals and supplies. Have a look. What's this? Plus 5% melee damage and grants whispers of treason. Interesting. Food, and camping supplies. I am one short, so I'll take that. Accept that. And that's all I need. Trade. And we're not going to rest yet, so that's all we need from him. Nobody else interesting down here, I don't think. So what's going on upstairs?
Laying low.
Monks. Lots and lots of monks. The bed rocks with the gentle swaying of the tree.
Well met, friend.
The monk massages his temples, his face buried in his palm. As you approach, he looks up. This room needs a proper door, he mutters. My brothers and I rented this space that we may have some measure of privacy in this foreign land. Perhaps you could find another room here in the inn. Who are you? Briefly opening his mouth to answer, the monk swallows his words. He looks you up and down, carefully choosing his response. My brothers and I were having a private discussion in a room we rented for our use. Please, there's a tavern full of people who will provide you with a banter you seek. What brings your order to this place? We travel where the teachings take us, the monk mutters, his voice slow and measured. Not that it is any of your business. Goodbye.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I dug it. I'm wondering if I can sneak in here and hear some of their conversations. Seems like the answer is no, though, because she's got a pretty high stealth. And yeah, it's not giving her anything. Okay, fine. Maybe I have to find something or talk to somebody. We will circle back. Thought there'd be more vendors up here. Have a moment. I'd like a word with you.
Gods keep you.
A slender woman in dusty leathers locks eyes with you. It's good to see someone from more civilized lands around here. Her unkempt hair sprouts in wavy black tufts. Despite the fine features that sculpt her face, a cleft chin completes her boyish appearance. I'm learning firsthand the many shortcomings of Glanfathan hospitality. Her gloved hand comes to rest on the pommel of a long estoc, cinched low on her hip. I can almost forgive the hostility towards outsiders, but the temperate taverns and these watered-down drinks? Inexcusable. I hope I don't seem too forward, but I've heard of you. A sly smile carves a dimple on her cheek. You're famed among the dozens, and that makes us allies. She gives you a quotish, sideways glance. And allies, well, they help each other, do they not? Who are you? The woman pats the dust off her leggings and gives you an exaggerated curtsy. Where did I leave my ambassadorial manners? She flashes a mocking smile. I am Quintin. Pleasure to meet you. She lifts an eyebrow with a blushing smirk. For the time being, though, I'm just another Estremore minding her own business. What help do you need? My friends have drawn some unwanted attention. Quintin looks to both sides, scanning for uninvited listeners. Glanfathan scouts, and not just any mob of local zealots, the Fangs. She pauses to let the name settle in the air. The Fangs are a brutal, relentless bunch, eager to make an example of troublesome outsiders. As for why I need your help, her smile widens as she speaks. I need someone to warn the expedition that trouble is coming, and I need someone ready to fight if it comes to that. She taps her hand on the pommel of her estoc. With any luck, we'll reach my friends before the Fangs do, but if not, the Fangs have a reputation to uphold, so this might require spilling blood. Why aren't you with the rest of your friends? Why not warn them yourself? Her posture stiffens at the question. It was my turn to handle far patrol. I spotted the Fangs on my trek back to camp. I knew that rejoining the main group would risk leading the enemy right back to the expedition. I know the woods and I know how to stay quiet, but I didn't want to stake my friends' lives on my ability to sneak past expert hunters like the Fangs. If they noticed me warning my friends, we'd have been overrun. Quintin tilts her head to the side and points to you with a grin. But if they notice me and some reinforcements, like, say, you, well, at least then we can scare them off or put up a good fight. What did your friends do to draw the attention of the Fangs? Just setting foot in Erglanfath is a good way to offend the tribes. I don't know how they picked up our trail. I suspect one of our newer scouts didn't cover his tracks well enough. When I spotted the Fangs, they were retracing a path the expedition had taken days before. Tell me more about your expedition. I like to think we're on a mission of reclamation. Quintin darts a shrewd smile. It is said that our armies left behind many valuables in their hasty retreat from Erglanfath at the end of the War of Black Trees. So the way I see it, we're simply gathering up what our ancestors left behind. I doubt the Glanfathans agree with me on this, she adds with a dimpled grin. My expedition set out from Defiance Bay, heading directly east to cross into Glanfathan lands. I split off once we arrived at the Bale, the natural frontier between our nations. The plan was for me to keep my eyes on the Glanfathans while the main group scoured the target area. For days, we eluded them. She walks her fingers over the back of her leather glove, leaving a trail on its dusty surface. But the Fangs got wise to our presence. Your friends are trespassing. By local customs, they're criminals. Quintin frowns and blinks at you several times. You'll forgive me if I'm not sympathetic with face painters and their barbaric laws. I'm not pretending that what we're doing is noble. I just don't believe trespassing is a crime that warrants execution. I'll help you warn the expedition. Quintin smiled with an overt display of dimples. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. She leans in and whispers, assuming the Fangs didn't already get them, my friends should now be at or around the Pilgrim's Trail in the North Weald. The plan was to camp along a trail leading to a temple of Hylia. Find my comrades, warn them the Fangs are coming, and help them clear out the forest. I'll head out first on my own to see if I can't lead the Fangs astray and buy us some time. She pulls her estoc a few inches out of his scabbard and cracks a smile. If the gods smile on us, we won't have to draw steel. Should it come to that, I'm glad you are on our side. Hey, look at that, racking these new quests up.
I'll see what I can find.
And more stuff that unfortunately I cannot steal. The bed rocks with the gentle swaying of the tree.
A simple test.
You should be able to do that.
That's settled.
Okay, now you. Let's start with the chest. Excellent. Diamond. Books. Who's seen? Oh, crap. There's that other person there. I didn't even realize that. Florian, what's going on? How are you? All right. Let's see if we can get into this drawer. Hey, that works too. Excellent. All right. So, Good note. She has all the stuff she needs. Man, where are the vendors? I would have thought there'd be some really nice items we could get while we were here. But I'm not seeing any. Oh, they must be at the area that's further in. That's locked out to us right now. Sentinels. They lay traps, use crossbows with special resin on their arrows so they can light flame for special effects and communicate with bird whistles. It's an area-wide effect thing, too. You don't need to see them to understand, like the sign and body language. The assistant. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, this is the passage. This is where... This is more than likely where they...
I shall be discreet.
Give me quest. So do you prefer to play as good aligned characters, evil characters, or it doesn't matter to you? Why didn't that come up? Nope. Must have to do it from up top. No problem. Oh, God dog it. I didn't even see them standing there. Walk away.
Light, flame, and sound. And what does the flame reveal?
What does the flame reveal? Excellent. Nobody saw that. Will they let me come in here in the evening? Or do I have to wait? Let's find out. Nope, I can come in. Uh-oh. You've got major frame drops with the stream, Florian? What about anybody else? Interesting. 3, what about you? Are you getting major frame drops? All right. Let me change this. Let me disconnect and change the setting. Major frame drops. All right. Well, let me change the setting and then I'll be back on. I definitely want to get that fixed. Back in a few.